Welcome to another edition of ASU TV-13 News Brief. I'm your host, Deshane Fry. NFL legend joins Alcorn State University on his empowerment tour, The Power of Decision Making. Ryan Sales has more.
Former NFL star and record holder Mike Vick came by Alcorn State University for the empowerment tour. The NFL legend spoke on various topics with the students and gave them a better understanding of his upbringing and cultural background. He also expounded on his decision-making early in his career and how he would have done things differently. Vic went on to say that he's lived a life full of experiences and he'd like to share those experiences with the next person.
Pertaining to life or pertaining to the world itself. I can't say I have all the answers, but you know, I lived a life where it's full of experiences and I like to share those experiences to help the next person, male or female. The one thing I do like is people ask good questions. They want to know. They're inquisitive, and it's just a treat to be able to come out and talk to people and they listen.
Many students came out and expressed pure admiration for the former star. Tariq Dorsey, a senior here at Alcorn State University, had this to say about what he got from the tour.
To make smart decisions, you know, just have the right people around you and don't make the mistakes. Well, if you make a mistake, just pick yourself back up.
Vic finished with a question and answer portion which gave students the opportunity to ask whatever they desired. Vic has already attended Florida A&M, the City of Port Gibson, and Alcorn State University, and will also be attending Texas Southern and Grambling coming up soon. Reporting from the Union Ballroom, this is Ryan Sales reporting for ASU TV-13.
Thanks, Ryan. Yes, college can be stressful and sometimes you just need an extra push on life, real-world experts. Ariel Roberts, give us a story.
There's a lot of things going on in the world today. Here we have students and professionals talking together to decide what is going on and what they should do about it. The Alcorn State chapter of the National Association of Black Journalists, also known as NABJ, hosted their first annual panel discussion called What's Going On? Specialists and students alike came together to share their thoughts and opinions on multiple subject matters. Some of these topics touched on politics, morals and values, money management, and branding for college students. Invited was marketing expert Teresa Kennedy, domestic violence awareness advocate Crystal Hamlin and her co-worker, attorney Kim Naylor, and Pastor Eric Cooley, who came and shared as much knowledge and experience as they could.
I was honored to be asked to speak to the young journalists here. It was a privilege and a great honor. A couple of things I would want them to take away from this is, one, always be professional, two, always be truthful, and three, start making investments in yourself now. Don't wait until you graduate from college, but go ahead and start making an investment in yourself at this point.
After the panel, students had a chance to talk to each professional one-on-one to inquire about any other questions and concerns that they may have. To learn more about NABJ, visit nabj.org. This is Ariel Robinson reporting for ASU TV-13.
A strong woman has faith that she is strong enough for her journey. Join us for the celebration of women in history. A change has come on Wednesday, March 4, 2 p.m. in the Mega Evers Wiley Auditorium. Now we have Gabrielle Terry with your weekly weather forecast.
This week's weather here at Alcorn State University will be very rainy. Monday will be cloudy with a high of 72 and a low of 61 with a 20% chance of precipitation. Tuesday will bring a high of 72 and a low of 57 with scattered showers throughout the day. There will be morning showers on Wednesday and a high of 69 with a low of 52. Thursday is bringing us more showers and a high of 67 with a low of 50. And the week is ending with more showers, a high of 67 and a low of 50. This has been your weekly weather brought to you by ASU TV-13.
If you are struggling with algebra, calculus, or even trigonometry, here's something beneficial. Math tutoring is available to students in the math lab every weekday with the exception of Wednesdays. For more information, go to the math lab in the J.D. Boyd Library. In college, students need to know the effect that drugs and alcohol and tobacco have on them. Kendra Malloy gives us more.
While in college, students can be exposed to various types of drugs and alcohol. These drugs can also be included in your favorite treats. Resident Assistant Melanie Evers and ASU Heroes presents what's in your brownies.
This event was inspired by Dr. Nay. This semester she wanted the RAs to make events about the effects of drugs, alcohol, and tobacco. So I just thought of brownies because a lot of students say they eat wheat brownies. So I wanted us to know the effects of, eating edibles.
Students need to understand the dangers there are in these different substances and how they can affect them physically and mentally.
Understand what you're putting in your body, understand the effects, know what you're taking, and do it in moderation. You don't have to smoke weed every day. You don't have to drink at every party. Just be careful what you do because what you put in your body will affect it in the long run.
The discussion included a cluster of questions for the students who may engage in drugs and how those who don't use drugs may react. Many students shared their knowledge of the topic and gave advice to other students who may be struggling with the problem. Special guest Yana Labart shares tips.
You have to make goals for yourself. So instead of doing that, an alternative might be to go running, writing a diary, just something different, and also make somebody aware of what's going on with you so they can hold you accountable for your actions.
If you're struggling with any type of drug abuse, dial the drug abuse hotline at 1-877-740-4698. Reporting for ASU TV-13, I'm Keandra Malloy.
Thanks, Keandra. A new player is entering the plant-based game. Nedra Tablin II has this week's World News.
A new player is entering the plant-based game. Agriculture giant Cargill is taking on startups Impossible Foods and Beyond Meat with its own offerings. Cargill plans to offer private label plant-based products to retailers and restaurants starting in April. The Minneapolis-based company has been around for more than 150 years and is among the largest privately owned companies in the world. The smaller companies have been in inroads in fast food. Impossible Foods, based in Silicon Valley, has partnered with Burger King to offer the Impossible Whopper, and Beyond Meat products are offered in several Carl's Jr. menu items.
Alcorn Chapel is the most loved building on campus and provides students with a place of worship. Jade Douglas has more.
The chapel here at Alcorn State University is where students gather on Sundays for church. The chapel is the second tallest building on campus and is considered a main attraction by tourists. Amar Weir gives his views on Sunday services at the chapel.
When I come here to Alcorn Chapel, every time I come here, it just blows me away. It's really great. The service here is great. The people is great. It's unbelievable.
Not only are there non-denominational and Christian services held in the chapel, but there are also Catholic services held in the chapel. Emmanuel Fuel gives more details.
We became officially an organization. We made it official inauguration December of 2019, and the organization is called the Catholic Students Association. We use the sanctuary in the chapel, and our priest from Natchez comes every Sunday. We started having mass every Sunday, and we don't miss.
Be sure to check out the chapel on Alcorn State University's campus. This is Jade Douglas for ASU TV-13.
Now we have Laura Reed with this week's entertainment news.
Good day. I'm Laura Reed giving you your entertainment news. The hip-hop world mourns after the death of one of their own. The hip-hop world is in mourning after the loss of rising New York rapper Pop Smoke. Smoke died at the age of 20 years old after being fatally shot by home intruders at a Hollywood Hills home. According to reports, 4 suspects fled the scene of the crime. However, police have no suspects in custody. We are devastated by the unexpected and tragic loss of Pop Smoke. Our prayers and thoughts go out to his family, friends, and fans as we mourn this loss together. A spokesperson for Republic Records, the label which Pop Smoke was signed to, has told reporters. Making the band to return to a TV near you. MTV and music mogul Sean Diddy Combs will be bringing back the popular TV series Making the Band. Making the Band was a singing competition series that's responsible for the forming of groups such as Danny D. Kane and Day 26. The original programming aired on ABC from 2000 to 2001, then on MTV from 2002 to 2009. According to reports, the auditioning for the show will begin soon and will be held in Atlanta, Georgia, Houston, Texas, Charlotte, North Carolina, and New York City, New York. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People presents the NAACP Image Awards. The event aired recently on BET and took place at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium in Pasadena, California. Beyoncé, Lizzo, Marsha Martin, Michael B. Jordan, and Jamie Foxx were few of the winners of the night. During the award ceremony, pop/R&B artist Rihanna received the President's Award, while U.S. Congressman and Civil Rights leader John Lewis received the NAACP Chairman Award. I'm Laura Reed, and this has been your entertainment news.
We're in the middle of flu season, and students should be taking extra precautions. Here, I had the chance to research some useful information. I'm currently standing outside of Rowan Hall, where it is imperative that everyone go get checked up, be it STDs, be it the common cold, be it the flu. And speaking of flu, we are in the midst and at the height of flu season here at Alcorn State University. It is our job to make sure that we are healthy. I had the pleasure to speak with Miss Jasmine Wallace on the inside of Rowan Hall just moments ago, and she broke it down for us here at Alcorn State University.
Avoid close contact with anyone who has the flu. Constant hand washing, and if you don't have soap and running water, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
During the climax of flu season, falling ill is a common ground. One must be careful and observant as to how they do the little things, including showering.
If you shower in the morning, get up early enough to where your pores can close before you walk out the house, before you leave. Because if your pores are still open when you leave, you can easily catch the flu virus, pneumonia, or a cold.
If one is beginning to feel flu-like symptoms, that person should immediately seek help or at least have medicine on standby.
Fastest way for you to go see a physician, and they're going to prescribe you medicine, and they're going to give you detailed instructions on how long you have to stay at home, how long you're going to be bedridden, and when to take your medication properly.
Students and faculty must keep in mind the constant weather change here in Mississippi and how important it is to stay bundled up.
I recommend they wear several layers of clothes because it could be, it might be 60 degrees in the morning, and by the afternoon it could be 75, but the temperature can actually drop back to the 50s.
I'm Deshane Fry, and you're watching ASU TV-13. WPRL 91.7 FM is home to mass communication students and surrounding residents for live radio, broadcasting, including gospel, jazz, and the latest hip-hop and R&B. Tune into student talk shows as well as daily programming. Be sure to check out the Campus Chronicle, ASU.com, for the latest Alcorn news, sports, and weather. This concludes our newscast. Thank you all for watching. Tune in next time.